Alright, how the hell are you people doing? Today I'm going to be reviewing NBA 2k16 on the PlayStation 3 and on the Xbox 360. So, before we get into the actual gameplay and reviewing that, we're going to have to go to all the new features and all the new game modes and look at everything quickly before we can make an educated decision on everything. So I hope you enjoy this video. Down in the description below, I'm going to be leaving a list of all the times for certain things I'm going to be talking about. So if you want to skip something to go to something to see how that feature is or whatever, definitely go ahead and do that. The number one mode we're going to be looking at is the MyCareer game mode. Now, unfortunately, if you compare this to last year's game, it is very copy and paste. I mean, you look at today's PS4 NBA 2k16 game, there was a shit ton of new cutscenes, you know, the college stuff, you know, the high school stuff. All those cutscenes do not make it onto 2k16 on the PlayStation 3 edition. A lot of this stuff is very similar on the MyCareer, like everything from the rookie showcase to the draft to everything. Unfortunately, it is very similar. We're gonna move on to the MyTeam game mode now. Once you look at that, unfortunately, again, it is very similar because again, there's a lot of reasons for everything. I'm gonna get into that later in the video, but a very cool thing that they added is you can finally get historic players in a gold pack, a silver pack, or just a bronze pack. Besides that, there are multiple game modes you can play, like the Road to the Playoffs game mode, which is pretty much what Road to Division 1 is on FIFA. Tournaments is very self-explanatory, along with play with friends, and the schedule is a game mode where you get to play a schedule of other NBA teams. The higher you get up the list, the higher rewards you will acquire. The biggest addition to NBA 2k16 on the PS3 is the 2K Battle game mode. Basically, what you do in this is you compete against other real-world players to rise up the tiers. It's pretty much like Road to the Playoffs with MyTeam, except it's like pretty much 1v1 ranked competition, if that makes any sense. I believe the highest tier is the Hall of Fame tier. Obviously, the higher you go, the higher competition you will play. I can't show you, I guess, right now specifically what it looks like, because for whatever reason, this is the only game mode that doesn't work right now, but I believe it will be fixed. Last year, if you can remember, there was a shit ton of problems with the servers, and you couldn't play the game for pretty much a whole week, so I'm thankful that I can play most of the game modes right now. Again, that may change, but for right now, those are the biggest changes and the biggest game modes you will be playing. Now we're going to go into some of the smaller game modes and then finally into the gameplay and my final thoughts. Let's get into this. $19.99 for, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'd ever spend $20 like if I didn't have a YouTube channel to buy VC. I don't know, man. But basically, wait, what is VIP stats? Oh, okay, never mind then. Okay, I don't know what that is, but that's something. Okay, edit MyPlayer. You can edit the MyPlayer account. I don't know what the difference between those are. You can find those out on yourselves, I guess. I don't want to sound like an asshat, but you know what most of these game modes are. They're very self-explanatory. I don't want to sound like a dick, but we gotta move on. Online, you know what this is. Basically, it's the same as last year, pretty much for everything. We are finally going to go into the freaking gameplay, the main reason why you get this game, and let's just go ahead and do NBA today. Let's just pick a rant, whatever, go ahead.
I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. And with the game about to get underway, let's go to Kevin and the 2K Sports crew. They are courtside at Oracle.
So as you can see, the opening remarks, or whatever the hell you want to call it, the pregame, it is not the same as 2K16 on the PlayStation 4. I never expected it to be, but at least they put some kind of voice or some dude to voice over the pregame. So we're going to go into the gameplay. Here we go. There's supposed to be a guy talking. There we go. Alright, what is up? Okay, so I'm going to do my final remarks here, my final thoughts on the 2K16 and the gameplay as well. Now, you look at the gameplay itself, and you look at all the features that they have added, and you can definitely say that this game kind of is the same as last year, but you look at it more thoroughly, and you look at all the game modes and all the things they worked on. You know, the 2K Battle, or whatever that thing is called, right? They added that. and they took away nothing really. They kept pretty much everything from last game, and they just changed the menus. They added they worked on a couple of you know, things in the actual gameplay. Again, I'm not a scientist. I can't specifically say what it was. If I was a guy that wanted to buy this video game, okay, and I didn't have a YouTube channel, and I was looking to get into the NBA 2K series, and all I had was a PS3, I'd tell a guy, just wait to get a PS4, and then get 2k16 on the PS4. Because again, you are your own person, you can do what you want, this is America. So, what are your thoughts on this review on the game that is NBA 2K16 on the PS3 and Xbox 360, and all that kind of stuff? I will be getting the PS4 version in a couple months, around November and December. I will be doing videos on that in a couple months. With that being said, I'm going to give this out of a 10. I'm going to give this a 6.5 out of 10. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's how I feel. So I hope you enjoyed this. Wait, what the fuck? Nope.